morning, champions. Happy Monday morning. Coming to you live from the 5 a.m. club, where we get up early. We conquer our morning to own our day. TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. Thank God we get another chance to accomplish our goals and our dreams. And folks, as we wake up in this spring, post-March Madness, post-holiday week, I just want to reiterate, texted with a couple of you all over the weekend, talking to some of you guys on Zoom, whoever, and just in general. I know I talk about this a lot, but it seems to be the most difficult part for everybody. It's just a reminder about being consistent and not letting yourself become the easiest sale of the day. Because I just think too often we allow ourselves to be sold on why today's not the day, or why, we've already tried, or, I need to, rewrite the script, or, I just need to rest, or I need to do, I don't know, whatever reason is. And again, when I say easiest sale, is sometimes we let our thoughts and our anxieties and everything else get in the way of success. And what I mean by that is it's easiest to tell ourselves, after the first or second rejection, or after somebody hangs up or something like that, it's easy to sell ourselves on today's not the day. Or, just can't sell today, or I just don't feel up to it, or, let me get my errands out of the way now so that I can be fully focused on selling tomorrow, or, whatever rationale we come up with. And I just always repeat to people is that I used to be that person. And so therefore I can confidently tell people that never works, because I used to just be like, man, I can't sell anything, so I'd sell myself. And I'd sell myself that tomorrow will be better. I'll sell myself that next week will be better. I'll sell myself the next month will be better. I'll sell myself that, if I just go home now, I can get a good night's sleep and all this stuff. And none of it ever happened. And the only time that I truly ended up finding success wasn't instant for me. The only time I truly ended up finding it was when I realized that I have to hold myself accountable to my activity. I have to hold myself accountable to my goals. And that accountability came from consistent activity, right? I tracked my TPS dials, talked to presentations, sales, and having string as my worst week. And I would fight, claw, scratch my way to get there. And when I started doing that consistently and realized that, nope, can't give up until I at least get straight. Can't give up until I at least get my 5 hours. That's when everything changed. Because some days were very, very, very hard, and I'd fight, claw, and scratch my way to 5 hours. Some weeks were very, very, very hard, and I'd fight, claw, and scratch my way to 2,500. But those very, very hard weeks, raising the bar to where that was my worst week, made it so that so many of my other weeks, the majority of my other weeks, I got to string so easily. But because I held myself consistent, or accountable on the talk time, then all of a sudden my average started going up. Then all of a sudden, and again, this was 15 years ago, I had 5,000 weeks and 7,000 weeks and 8,000 weeks. And I had my first 10,000 week, which back then was like a 20,000 week. And then my confidence got better and better and better. But then every once in a while I'd catch myself and I'd start slipping. And I'd start cutting corners, and I'd start doing less activity, and I'd start doing X, Y, and Z. And so then I'd catch myself and realize, okay, I got to keep pushing. I got to keep doing this, and I can't let up. So it's a reminder to those that are getting a little too confident, and it's a reminder to those who feel like they just can't find that success, that again, if we hold ourselves accountable, we do what we need to do, we push in, and we do it day in and day out, week in and week out, that success is going to come. And when we make it success on the hard days and we make it success on the hard weeks, then the average of all that stuff significantly improves and rises. And that's when everything unlocks. So let's aspire to be better today than we were yesterday. Let's do it every single day, folks. You'll be amazed at where you end up. Let's have a fantastic Fast Start Monday. Everybody be in the National Call. See you guys soon. I'm out. Woo!